Hi there, this is the first solo to Double Talkin' Baby. We're at lesson number 18 in my Cliff Gallup, the Genius of Cliff Gallup series. I've got this broken down into 3 4-bar phrases, so let's take a look at phrase 1 here. Okay, so in phrase 1, we're kind of playing with the swing fill here. We have a couple pickup notes that lead us into this 4-bar pattern subsequent to the pickup notes. So the pickup notes are going to be A, the 2nd fret of the G string, and then F sharp on the 4th fret of the D string. And then we'll be at the E note, 2nd fret of the 4th string. Hammer from C to C sharp, 3 to 4 on the A string. And then to our E note, the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And then we'll be sliding into this little pattern. Just sliding up to C sharp at the 6th fret of the G string. E, the 5th fret of the B string. Pull off from F sharp to E, 7 to 5 on the B string. So far we have this. Alright, then the next part of this pattern. So that's going to be the A at the 5th fret of the 1st string. Then C at the 8th fret, same string. Back to the A note. Then the B at the 7th fret. And then back to the A note again. And then the next measure will be on C at the 8th fret. Then back to that A again. So what we just did was this. Okay, then we have this little legato phrase. That's just a hammer from 7 to 8 on the B string. F sharp to G, and then pull back off, and then pull off to E. So we only pick that first note. Okay, then we'll be on this D note, 7th fret of the G string, and then hammer from C to C sharp. Shift positions to the 2nd fret A note on the 3rd string. Then we have this 4, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's F sharp, E, E flat, E, E flat, E. So let's take a look at the entire first phrase so far. Alright, so that's phrase 1. Let's move on to phrase 2. That's what phrase 2 is going to look like up to tempo. That's with it slowed down a little bit. This song has a really heavy slapback delay, by the way. I'm sure you've probably noticed that by now. If I play a note, it basically makes the sound of 2 notes. What you want to do is, if you have a tap tempo type delay, is tap this tempo and set it to an 8th note delay. And that should give you the sound of the recording, or something, you know, approximate to it. It's really hard to get a good tape delay sound out of anything but a tape delay unit, but those things are hard to keep working and expensive and hard to find, etc., etc. So most of us just use some kind of analog pedal delay to get the rockabilly slapback sound, which is what I'm doing here. I'm using an MXR carbon copy, so that's just set for a slight slapback, and I have the mix turned up pretty high because on this recording the wet signal was pretty loud. So, all right. So anyway, phrase 2. So we're sliding up to the C sharp, the 6th fret, and then we're doing this E, F sharp. That's 5 and 7. Then we got a double stop. That's the E and A note, the 5th fret, and the bottom 2 strings. Then we're doing this tritone, the 7 and 8 on the bottom 2 strings. So far we have this. Okay, and then we're in the next measure. This measure we start with this A. So we play the A note and this F sharp at the 7th fret of the B string. Do a slight bend. And then we do F sharp, E, 7, 5. Go to the D note, hammer from C to C sharp. Shift positions to the 2nd fret. Then we're going to do 4 and 2 on the D string. That's F sharp and E. Then we're going to do 3, 4, 3, 4, C, C sharp, C, C sharp. And then back to, that's E, F sharp, A. Okay, and then we're at this. 4, 5, slide, and then do the 5th fret on the 2nd string. All right, so let's look at phrase 2 slow. Okay, that brings us to the final phrase, phrase 3. All right, so that starts off on this F sharp note here. We're doing a half step bend from the F sharp to G. So we're aiming for. So we bend that twice, and then after the 2nd bend, we hold it and pick it and release it. Okay, and then we're back to this little double stop thing that we did before. Except this time we just do the 5 once, and then we're going to catch this tritone with an upstrom, and then the 2nd one we'll do with the downstrom. Okay, so after we do that last tritone where we left off, we're going to go back to this A note in the 5th fret. Then we're going to do this little legato thing that we did before. 7, 8, 7, 5. And then D, C to C sharp, 5 and 6. Shift positions to 2nd position. We got this A note. And then it's just 4, 2, and then to this A note again. Okay, then we have this little swing lick. We're just sliding into this 6th fret, and then we got the E and F sharp note, 5 and 7 on the B string, and then we have our high A note. go. That's the first solo. Next time we're gonna take a look at the second solo to that tune, keeping true to the form here that we've been using of dissecting the entire songs, at least the solos. And we'll probably take a look at either in the next lesson, or we'll do like an addendum lesson. We'll take a look at the ending and intro, and the ending, which is similar to that. And we'll look at what's going on in the verses there. So anyway, this was, as I said, episode 18. So I didn't think I would make it past 10, so this is pretty cool. Anyway, if you guys, if you dig this, please share, subscribe, like, etc., etc. That helps this become more visible to other people that might get something from it, and that's the main goal here. So anyway, I hope my charisma wasn't too much for you. I know you're probably on the edge of your seat, so I'll see you next time. Harvey Mosteller signing off. Bye-bye.